Speaking of special, Deion Sanders, a.k.a. Primetime, was always special on the biggest stages, winning his first Super Bowl with the 49ers in 1995. Deion played a huge role in the game, coming up with a key fourth-quarter interception to steal the 49-26 win over the Chargers. Deion then went on to win his second consecutive ring, this time as a member of them Cowboys, winning in 1996 in a 27-17 victory over the Steelers. Deion played both sides of the ball to help the Cowboys win their 5th championship in franchise history. And look who we have here. We are now joined by the aforementioned two-time Super Bowl winner, former NFL Defensive Player of the Year, Pro Football Hall of Famer, head coach of the Colorado Buffaloes, and he is here on behalf of California Almond Board. Coach Prime, hello. Welcome to First Take. What's going on?
Thank you for having me. And I like that we've made this an annual. Thank you to California Almonds for bringing me here, but thank you for having me, Stephen. I love you.
Always.
Yeah. And you got my dogs, man. These are some of my dudes. Yeah, these are way back.
That's right.
Coach Prime, look, you've won 2 Super Bowls. You know what it's like to play in this game on Sunday. What's it going to take from these 2 defenses to slow down offenses at this level?
To be consistent, to do what they've been doing. These 2 defenses are phenomenal on the front end as well as the back end. You know, they have to be intertwined and married to be successful. But they just got to be consistent. And you can't have that one dude that wants to shine too much because he's going to be the fool. Just because you've been doing that got you here.
I need to pause for a second. Did you just say they can't have a dude that want to
that
want to shine too much?
Everybody sit up here that was in that light. Oh,
it was natural.
We've been in the light.
That's what I'm saying.
We brought the light with us. We didn't try to be that light.
Gotcha.
We ain't trying to shine. That's just our natural odor.
All right. Only Super Bowl champion in history. Back-to-back titles with 2 different teams.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. There's a reason for that.
Yeah, we go.
Right.
We know.
Hey, I got California Almonds. See, man, look at the pack. Look at the pack. Look at the face.
Oh.
You know, they added my dog in. So I
It's
got
an on-air snack pack. We got our pictures on
They keep me
it.
looking like I'm in my prime. They keep me, trim and lean, and my health is important, as you know what I've gone through. So I got to be careful about what I put into my body.
There we go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got it.
So let's go this way. As we've seen your son and how it kind of was translated, not playing, not getting reps, does play, does perform. Then it's question, is he the starter? Then lastly, he's a Pro Bowler when some would say he wasn't.
Right.
How do you analyze your son, Shedeur?
Man, I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him. He's accomplished something I didn't do even in his first year. It took me 2 years, 3 years. My 3rd year, I made the Pro Bowl. But I'm just proud of him. People have no idea of what he's truly gone through.
Yeah.
You just seeing what's on stage. You never see behind the curtains. I know what's behind the curtains. I know all the bull junk that transpired, but I'm so darn proud of him as a man that he's standing on his faith, he's standing on his belief, and his relationship with the Lord has come so much closer than it was before because of these transitions and what has transpired.
Well, let me say this, piggybacking off the question, not to belabor it, but I'm not worried about Shedeur. He can ball. He's young. He's vibrant. He got you as his daddy. He'll be all right. I want to ask you about you. How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
In light of what you went through, because like you just alluded to, what you had to go through watching.
It was tough. It was a tough year for the Sanders. Getting our butts kicked in Colorado, we're going to get that right. I promise. Well, I promise you that. We're going to get that right. We got that right with what we did in this portal. But it was tough for the Sanders family. You know, both my daughters, my Shilo getting cut. He went out swinging, though. I got to give him that. He went out swinging.
Literally.
Right. Junior is with me right now doing his thing. Yeah. But it was a tough year. But we didn't falter, man. We didn't doubt. We didn't back up off that thing. We stood there and we fought, man, and we back. This year, 26 is ours. We're going to dominate this year from the top to the bottom.
You know, sometimes when God gives us these trials and these adversities, he's already built us up to handle them.
Yeah.
What do you want people to learn about yourself, your sons, your daughters, the Sanders family as a whole, in the way that you still show up through all the things that you've gone
through? You didn't make us, so you can't break us. You ain't build us, so you can't kill us. You ain't invent us, so you can't prevent us. We are Sanders, and we are built to last. And I love it. I love the trials and the tests. I just want people to keep on watching the story. Don't stop.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people, when they're going through the trials and tribulations, they stop in the middle and let people take pictures of it. And that, when I'm not a hunter by any means, but they told me when people hunt, the only time they get a good shot on what they're hunting is when it's still. Baby, we keep it moving. We keep it moving, and we won't stop to allow you to get a good shot at us.
Yeah.
We keeps it moving.
I'm going to keep it moving. Todd Monken, the new head coach there in Cleveland, he hasn't committed yet to Shedeur. So what advice has you given him? Now you head into a new season, a new off season with the Browns.
Work. That's the way you win everything in life, but work. I ain't never seen somebody that's don't want to work, win, or succeed, or become successful, or people follow. He's a worker. He's a bona fide worker. It's funny that all this bull junk they was putting out on him, at this time last year, where has that gone? Where has that gone? Because he's a true leader. He's a bona fide baller. He can play. He studies. He prepares. When he walks into a room, he knows how to win it. But it's just the work. Just getting in there with the head coach, getting in there with the OC, just getting the playbook early and just put in work.
I want to talk about, Colorado, and let's go, to college football right now. How are we supposed to feel about the state of college football right now through a lens of a head coach?
It's tough, but I don't think it's sustainable with what what the NIL is presenting.
Yes.
It's not sustainable. And oftentimes it seems like you see the same consistency of teams winning and winning and winning because of the finances that some of the boosters and the donors can give. But that needs to be fixed, and we need some type of commissioner, and we need somebody to step up and make sure we're doing this thing in unison, so that you don't have, certain teams that's able to do well beyond this team. And this team is not going to win because of the lack thereof of finances. But I love it that the kids are being compensated. Yeah. But it should be rules and guidelines for that compensation.
Totally agree.
To hold them accountable for that.
Can you talk a little bit about the difference in the student athlete now? When you came up, it was
it's
a
an
little
athlete
different.
student. There ain't no student athlete no more. I'm thankful that we've achieved the highest GPA in the history of Colorado CU football program in the last few semesters. But how is it about the student athletes when we have a portal at the time that we had? Now our academic departments have to work their butts off even to get all these kids enrolled. Mm-hmm. That was tremendous. That was a tremendous task, and I thank our CU department for doing that. But they're not thinking about the academic part of the students. They're thinking about the athletic parts, because that's the part that provokes the most money for the NCAA.
Let me come back to the Super Bowl talk here between the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks a little over 48 hours before we got Super Bowl 60. I want to know if there's a key to the game in terms of who deciding who's going to win this game. What has to happen? What are you looking for?
Quarterbacks, man. Cam will tell you that. Whoever plays bad is going to lose.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Whichever quarterback steps up and takes that next step, and they're going to win. Yeah. And whoever protects the ball in the better.
Yep.
Right. Well, listen, we saw an NFC Championship game where both quarterbacks played good. Matthew Stafford and Sam Darnold played well. Mm-hmm. What if that happens? What if Drake May and Sam Darnold play well?
Now we go to the playmakers. If the quarterback's on an even scale, we can see who has the most playmakers. Yeah. Who has the guys that have the propensity to make the plays, and that's when you're going to find the winner.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Let's stay in the NFL. Before, and I know you're happy at Colorado, but before Shadi went to the Cowboys, your name was kind of in the mix. Is there anything that would get you to jump to the National Football League?
Not whatsoever. What transpired with my son last year, ain't no way in the world. No, I don't have a. Thank you, Lord. When I stop like that.
That's to keep you from saying you don't need to say.
When I stop like that, that don't mean I'm lost for words. That means God said, hold on.
That's too wrong.
That means God said, you're a head coach now. You can't do that now. You can't talk like that. You can't say that. I know you're comfortable with your brothers here, but you can't say that. That's what that was.
Prime almost came out for real. The San Francisco Prime almost.
See, Stephen A. does that for me. When I'm looking down there, I know him, and I know what he want me to do. But God said, don't do that.
Don't say hold fast. He say hold fast. I do want to, my last Super Bowl question is, when you go into a Super Bowl the way you did as a star, how much pressure is it on the stars of the game, the people that get the most money, the people that have all the accolades to show up at the biggest moment in the biggest time of the entire season?
Well, you mentioned star a couple times. And last time I checked, a star shines. So that means the pressure ain't on the star. The star applies the pressure.
That boy preaching today.
Applies the pressure.
We apply pressure. We don't receive pressure. We apply it.
All right. How do you feel about Tom Brady not picking a winner in this? He's got no dog in the fight.
Hey, y'all leave that man alone. What y'all want him to do?
I don't mind. We don't mind, but we're asking you.
He has influence in the Raiders, right?
Right.
So why would he be picking his old team? No. Not whatsoever. I don't blame him. It's something to find fault because he's always been successful, and we got to find fault in what he does. I can find fault easily. You know, with the bull joke we went to with that, I can find fault, but I still love Tom, man. I got love for Tom. I think he's doing right.
Yeah. Well, I ain't got too many questions, man. I always want to give people their flowers because without a Deion Sanders, there's no Cam Newton. There's no confidence in being able to speak how you feel, dress how you feel, and let everybody know that you are who you think you are.
Right.
So from one black man to another black man, bro, thank you for always keeping it the biggest buck.
You know what I love the most? I love the conversations that we have on air, but even more so the conversations that all of us have individually off air.
Yes, sir.
That's what I love, man.
Yes, sir.
I love that unity, because we know we have a responsibility.
Yeah.
And thank you, my brother, because you don't get the flowers that you deserve either, because this ain't normal.
Yeah.
What you do every day, this ain't normal. So God bless you, my brother.
No question.
Deion, we really appreciate you stopping by here on First Take. Really quick before you go, Seahawks, Patriots, who you got? You got a dog in the fight?
Don't care.
Okay. You don't care either. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Thank you, Prime Time. We
California almost,
appreciate
baby.
it.
That's what I mean.
Coming up.